Welcome to JoJo's Coloring Nook. I am JoJo. Welcome back to any of my subscribers who have been here for a while, and welcome to any new ones. Today I have my updated coloring book collection for you. I did do a video a few months ago showing my books that have completed pages in them. This video will include those books. This video will include books that I have not colored in. So like I said, it is my complete collection. I think what I am going to be doing from now on is once a year I will do this video. And instead of leaving the previous one on my channel, it will be removed and replaced by the new one. My collection has changed. I've gotten rid of a lot. And I have acquired some new ones since my last video. So we are going to get started because there's a lot to go through. There will also be a supplies video. If I do everything together in the same video, it's going to be way too long. So that will have its own separate one. But let's get started. Put him back. So we're going to start with my smaller bookcase, and we are going to start with my Carla Magana books. These books are in no particular order whatsoever. But the first one I have, I will not be doing flip-throughs of any of them. If there is a flip-through you would like to see, I do have a playlist of flip-throughs that I already have on the channel. If you do not see the book listed, go ahead and leave a comment, and I can do a flip-through of it for you. That is not a problem. So the first one is the Macaron Sketchbook Coloring Book. I did complete this book. There is a flip-through of the completed version on my channel as well. Then I have Eerie Patisserie by Carla Magana. I have Spooklets Sketchbook by Carla Magana. I have Aesthetica Synthetica, and I believe this is her newest one. I have Graveyard Girls, which is supposed to be like Spooklets 2, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's that one. Then I have Retro Deco. Spooklets Volume 1. We Wickeds. Cocktail Tropical. Rococo A Go-Go. Spooky Sweets, which for those of you who don't know, this is her very first coloring book. Belle Pipistrelle coloring book. Maybe this is Spooklets Volume. Yeah, this is Spooklets Volume 2. Dark Garden. Desert Muse. Hot Tropics. Fashion Circus. Stardust Space Lust. And Deco Dolls. Now we'll be moving on to my Hannah Lynn books. I have I Dream in Color, which is like an inspirational quote coloring book. Sweet and Simple Whimsy Girls, Mermaids and More to Color. Steampunk Darlings. A Whimsy Girls Christmas. Mermaids, Fairies, and Other Girls of Whimsy. Mythical Maidens and Curious Creatures. This is one of my favorites of hers. Whimsy Girls at Work. Whimsy Girls celebrate the holidays and festive occasions. Whimsy Girls Around the World. Fairy Tale Princesses and Storybook Darlings. Victorian Darlings. Maui Mermaids and Island Whimsy Girls. Tattoo Darlings. Enchanted Halloween. And Whimsy Girls Through the Decades. Now we have, my next ones will be my Clara Markova books. This is Little Secrets from My Fairy House. This is her newest one that came out last year. Magical Delights. Tenderful Enchantments. Sorry for the shaking. Fairy Miracles. Fairy Celebrations. And Fairy Touch of Magic. And the last group of books here are all of my Hannah Carlzon books. This is Tales from the City Among the Stars. Tales from the Midnight Masquerade. Tales from the Witch's Cottage. And Tales from the Forest Kingdom. Summer Nights. Daydreams. Seasons. Spirit Animals. This is also called Soulmates in other versions of it. Jewelry Box. Grains of Gold. And Magical Dawn. And that is it for that pile. I will put these all away, go get another stack, and continue on with it. Okay, next we have my Kirby Roseanne's books. I have Phantomorphia, Animorphia, Imagimorphia, Mythomorphia. And at some point during the process of it getting to me from Amazon, the corner of my book ripped. And I didn't feel like going through the hassle of getting it replaced with them. So I just kind of gave it a band-aid and pushed it along. Whew. Then I have Worlds Within Worlds. Fragile World. I don't know why I said that like that. And Mythic World. I will not be getting his new one, the one with the alien worlds. I've seen a flip through and I'm just not feeling the pictures. So that is one I will not be getting. Then I have From Holland with Love by Maja Vandenberg. Then I have Wild Soul by Grazia Salvo. Flowers and Gems, also by Grazia Salvo. I have Intricate Ink Animals in Detail, Volume 5 by Tim Jeffs. I Daydream. I think it's by Takeuchi Art. Then these are my Jasmine Beckett Griffith books. This is the Alice in Wonderland one. Her Halloween one. Her Mermaids book. And her Fantasy Adventure book. And these next two are both illustrated by Charles Santore. I have The Wizard of Oz. And Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. And the next group I have, assuming they're all here, it looks like they are. These are all the Fabiana Attanasio fairy tale books. So I have the Peter Pan one. The Adventures of Pinocchio. Alice in Wonderland. Snow White. And The Wizard of Oz. That I couldn't get in English, but I didn't get them to read, so I'm okay with that. And the next three are Carolina Kubikowska. I have Magic Hour. Ticket to Dreams. And On the Other Side of the Dream. Then I have this one here. These next three are all Art of Coloring books. 100 Images to Inspire Creativity. This one is the Golden Girls one. Stop freaking shaking. Wow. I don't know if those are dust balls or what that is, but I really see those. This is the Mickey and Minnie one. The shakiness pissed me off. And this is the Hocus Pocus one. Excuse me. Now the rest of these are going to be in groups by illustrators. Some of them are going to be just single books. This one is Fairy Tales by Emily Liederhall Oberg. This is the only one of her books that I have. So, it is a single. Then I have Nickelodeon The Splat. Unicorns and Mystical Creatures. This is a glow-in-the-dark coloring book. I have Beatrix Potter. The next few are Joanna Basford. I have Joanna's Christmas. Worlds of Wonder. And Ivy in the Inky Butterfly. I will not be getting, I think her newest one is like Rooms of Wonder. Will not be getting that. Again, another book that I'm just not feeling the images in. These next ones. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Are Camilla D'Erico. This is her cute and creepy coloring book. Her favorite one of mine, or my favorite one of hers. Her Mermaids and Other Sea Creatures. Dragons and Other Magically Mythical Creatures. That's a mouthful. And her pop manga coloring book. The next three are all by the same illustrator. I do not know how to pronounce her name. I am not even going to butcher it. As far as I'm aware, not many, if anybody at all in the coloring community attempts her name. I will not be doing that. Not I, no. So the first one is Circle of Life. You may have seen this on my channel. Definitely in the completed pages videos, because I have done quite a few on there. I have Nature Mandalas. And I do have her new Enchanted Earth. I haven't colored in this yet. I cannot wait to dig into it though. I waited a long time for her to bring out another book that was like Circle of Life. And she finally did. So I pre-ordered this like months ago and received it the week it came out, and I haven't touched it yet. So hopefully I'll be getting to that soon. All right, and the next four are all singles. So this is a Mouse Guard. I'm not sure if you can even get that book anymore. When I got it, it was hard to find. Tentacle Kitty. Trolls. And Mysterious Planets. Alright, that is that for that stack. We are going to be on my last shelf of my smaller bookshelf. And then we'll be moving on to the next one. So I will be back shortly. Alright, we have our next stack here. I'm just going to jump right in. So the next one is Cute Mandalas. Bella Jardin, Escape to Wonderland. Just to put it out there, because you might notice I have a lot of Alice in Wonderland coloring books. It's my favorite Disney movie. I'm obsessed with Alice in Wonderland. So I do have a lot. I even have a little Alice Squishmallow. So yeah, I love me some Alice, so you will see quite a few Alice books. Then I have Escape to Oz. And I have, I believe it's something like My Trip Through Europe or something like that. It's by Rita Berman. I just seen that she has an Africa one coming out, which I can't wait to see those images. And I do not have her Asia one yet. I really, really want that one though. This is her fall book. I don't remember what the translation is for this. But these are her 4 seasons. So this is the fall one. The summer one. The spring, yeah, the spring one. And the winter one. I also have, I believe this is like The World Under the Microscope, or The Sea. But, yeah, I don't know what this is called. The World Under the Sea, Under the Microscope, something like that. It's the ocean one. And then this is the land one. Then I have this book that I forget what it's called. I think, is April the... Is that the name of the artist? Then I have Love in 30 Languages by Clara Yang. Fantasia. I know people have been calling this Nelko Neko or whatever. I believe it's called A Story of Precious Cats. That's what it says down here, and I think that's the artist. This is a really cute book that I haven't colored in that. Then I have Symphony of Cute Animals. Rhapsody in the Forest. And Minuet de Von here. Her. Minuet something. Then I have Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. The next stack is my Lulu Mayo books. This is her Kawaii Tarot coloring book. A Million Sea Creatures. A Million Cats. A Million Unicorns. A Million Sloths. A Million Magical Creatures. A Million Kawaii Cuties. A Million Llamas. A Million Bears. the pandas. A Million Owls. A Million Cute Animals. A Million Dogs. And A Million Mermaids. And eventually we will get to A Million Books. Alright, the next ones are all are all by Erie. This is Romantic Country, The Third Tale. These are not in order. Apparently this one is astray from its two prequels. I have this one. I wish that they would put at least like on the inside of the jacket or something, like the translation in English, because I have no idea what in the hell this says. None at all. But yeah, here's that one. And then here's this one. I think this one is something like something about traveling around the world. And then here's the first fairy tale one. And here is Romantic Country. And Romantic Country, the second tale. Alright, the next are all Creative Havens. So I have USA Whimsy, Christmas Charm, Keep Calm, and Happy Hour, Wine Time, Cheerful Inspirations, and Delicious Whimsy. The next are all my Beauty of Horror books. I used to have them all. I'm actually kicking myself in the ass because I was going through my books intending to get rid of some, and I decided to get rid of the very first Beauty of Horror. And I was also going to get rid of the Beauty of Horror 2, and I ended up keeping it. And so now I have 1 through 5. No, I have 2 through 5 and no longer have 1. And I do not have his newest one either, which I'm very sad about, because we've been waiting for a while. That one is overdue, if I'm not mistaken, because it kept, for reasons I'm not really aware of, the date kept getting pushed back. But yes. So I have these 2 little ones. I have the Beauty of Horror Tricks and Treats. These are those really small ones. And I think, yeah, the ones in here are perforated. And they are single-sided, so they can be torn out. I will not be doing that, though. And then I have the little Beauty of Horror Ghosts of Christmas. And then we, I guess, are working. These are out of order. This is the Creature Feature, Beauty of Horror 4. This is Haunts of Fame, Beauty of Horror 5. This is Beauty of Horror 2, Gliana's Creepatorium. And Beauty of Horror 3, Haunted Playgrounds. Then the rest of these are all Disney themed. This is just a Spirals, Dots, and Lines book. Can't really see. Some of them you can tell what they are, some of them you can't. Mickey Mouse Memories coloring book. Disney Villains Spiroglyphics. Just a random coloring book I found on Amazon. This is the Kaleidoscope Disney book that I found. I found mine on Amazon Japan. I'm not sure where everybody else got theirs, but that's where I got mine. Then we have the Grands Classiques. One of them. Then I have Thomas Kincaid's Disney Princess coloring book. And his Dreams Collection coloring book. And then this one is Disney Princess Tales to Finish, Color Your Own Storybook Collection. I will probably be getting rid of this. If I am being honest, it's probably going to be going. But it's here for now. And that is the last book on that bookshelf. So I'm going to go ahead and get these put away, start working on the next bookshelf, and we're going to keep this train rolling. Okay, this next stack is going to be a little bit smaller. These are all my large books, as in they're pretty big in size, height-wise. So we are going to start with my Mystic Art Mirrors books. And the first one is Fairy Tale Princess coloring book. And I have Fairytopia. Can you stop friggin' shaking? Daughters of the Sea. Into the Wild. Beautiful Creatures. Mermaids and Friends coloring book. Galaxy Girls and Zodiac Signs coloring book. And 1 Year of Joy coloring book. I do have more of her books, but they are PDFs, so they will not be shown. The next two are Coloring Heaven magazine, coloring magazines. So I have Frightlings Halloween. And I have the Fairy Story Special, which is Fabian Attanasio special edition. And I got this because I do not have all of her books. I am missing The Beauty and the Beast, The Jungle Book. At the time, I was also missing The Wizard of Oz. I am missing Hansel and Gretel. So some of the images of those books are in here, so I wanted to get it to have at least a little bit of something of those ones. Then I have two of these books. The Les Grands Classiques, Colored by Numbers. I have that one. And I have the Pinocchio one, Volume 8. And I have this one. This is a scratch artist book. And it's basically just the classic movie posters of the Disney movies and some Pixar movies too, because there's one of Up. And you basically just scratch off the black and the color comes through. I have portraits. I have the Disney princesses. I have this uncolored book, Colorful Christmas. God, and I have this Jane F. Hankins book, which is my imaginary underwater world. Then I have Friends for my imaginary world. Then I have Vitralis. This one, which is like the ABC Disney one. Then I have these paint by stickers. This one is Art Masterpieces. This one is travel posters. And these are music icons. Then I have Disney villains. Then I have Vitro. This is basically Vitralis Volume 2. One's in Spanish, one's in French. But I'm not buying them to read, so their language does not matter. Right, so that is my stack of my large books. We are almost done, people. I have two more little cubby holes to go through, and that will be all of my books. So I will be back shortly. Okay, so the next one we have is this I Love Lucy Spirals, Lines, and Hearts book. Then we have this Care Bears coloring book, just something I found on Amazon. Then we have this Nordic Niece Hues. They're basically like little gnomes, which I am obsessed with. Then we have Pop Culture Reimagined by Mayu. And we have Volume 2. Then we have Welcome to the Village. This is a heavily Animal Crossing inspired coloring book by Morgan O'Brien. I'm pretty sure it's because of only licensing issues. It can't be officially called that. But if you know what's in it, you know. Then I have Matchstick Mouse, the summer one. And The Way Home. Then I have Dream Escapes by Crayola, as well as City Escapes. Then I have Characters Through Worlds and Times by Christine Caron. This is Chibi Girls, a 4-in-1 by Jade Summer. This is the grayscale version, and I'm really glad I got this one I did because Amazon no longer sells Jade Summer books, which is really sad. This is the Chibi Zodiac by Yam Puff. Then I have 50 Miniature Summitures by Camellia Angelkova. I have this Winnie the Pooh coloring book. Gnomes coloring book. Precious Moments coloring book. Very nostalgic for me with that one. I have this one by Christina McAllister. I've heard this book pronounced multiple ways. I pronounce it Saranaya. That may be correct. That may be wrong. I don't know, but that is how I pronounce it. Then I have Color My Sketchbook Bloom by Bennett Klein. Whimsical Dreams by Julia Sperry. Storybook Darlings by Kelly Horton. Fadorables by Selena Fennick. Gnome Life by Coloring Book Cafe. Alice in Wonderland by Jade Summer, the grayscale version. Gnome for the Holidays by Tabitha L. Barnett. Color in Oceans, Mermaids by Duria Sum. Then I have From Halloween's Christmas. Coloring Chicks Book 2. Miss Fantastic by Deborah Muller. And Naughty or Nice Pinup Girls by Deborah Muller. Next we have 100 Hugs by Chris Rydell. I Love Unicorns. I Love Koalas. I Love Elves. The Tiny Little Horrors coloring book. Reptilioids 2. Reptilioids. Fierce and Fancy Fantasy Faces, Line Art and Grayscale. The Pocket Size by Hannah Lynn. Enchanted Faces, Mermaids, Fairies, and Fantasy. Also the Pocket Size by Hannah Lynn. And I have the Tokidoki coloring book. Starry Night, Volume 1 by Wishan On. Color by Number 3D Mandala. Gnomes in the Neighborhood. Mermaids in Paradise. Sherry Baldy, My Besties of Oz. Nifty 50s Tattoo Besties by Sherry Baldy. That's a really cute book. Alice and the Looking Glass coloring book. Benny Blue by Christine Caron. Benny Blue 2. Fairies. Fairy and Fantasy. Fairy and Fantasy 3. fantasy and fairy tale characters. Christmas Mandalas by Camellia Angel Cova. 50 Lovely Gnomes. 50 Christmas Elves. 50 Autumn Miniatures. 50 Winter Miniatures. 50 Spring Miniatures. Mosaic Black Edition Color by Number Mandala by, I think this is Sun Life Drawing. Yes, this is Sun Life Drawing. Color by Number Travel Mosaic. This is a completed book. Selena Quintanilla Color by Number book. Creative Movie Posters Color by Number by Color Questopia. World of Mice by Sun Life Drawing. Yes, this is Sun Life Drawing. The Black Background Horror and Nightmare Creatures. Gnome Coloring Book by Color Questopia. Mystery Mosaics Cinema. This is by the Balbo family. Three Colors series. This is the Celebrities one. Mystery Mosaics Women. These are Color by Colors. This is Famous Paintings. Women's World. This is the summer one. This is autumn. We are down to the last few. This is Broken Circles by Tabitha L. Barnett. Broken Circles 3. I also have Broken Circles 2. And Broken Circles. The last three are all Misfits books. This is Coloring Book for Adults and Odd Children. This is Volume 3. The art is by White Stag. This is A Nautical Coloring Book, Volume 5. And my last and final book of the video, Misfits, A Fairy Coloring Book, Volume 4. Alright, so that is my updated coloring book collection. Every single one of them, nothing was missed. All of my books are accounted for. Like I said, there's that one I probably plan on giving away. And this is what I have left after going through a lot. If you've seen my collection prior, you may notice that it is downsized quite a bit, which says a lot because I still have a lot here. But I will be moving in September, hopefully. And I needed to get rid of a lot. And I still have a lot. I still have a lot. So it's going to be a lot to move. But, yeah, that is my updated one. I will be doing a video for my supplies. I'm not sure when I will be doing the supply one. Because I have... My supply one might be a little bit easier to do. It's less to kind of move and carry. So I might just knock it out after this. We shall see. But if you have stuck around this long, God bless you, first of all. And I appreciate you being here and watching the video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And consider subscribing to the channel if you don't already. And I will see all of you in the next video. Bye, everybody.